Peace. Infinite waters diving deep once again. We're out here in the heart of nature, baby. You hear that bird up there? Oh, yes. How to unleash your subconscious mind to attract whatever. Let's just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. We got a lot to talk about. So someone wrote to me and asked, how can they reprogram their subconscious mind? How can they make it work for them to start living the life they've always dreamed about? Question to you. Have you ever thought that maybe one day in the near future, human beings will be able to fly? And then you get out of bed and you start singing, I believe I can fly. And then you start flying. Then you just land on your ass. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Yeah. Then you get back up and start flying, right? I believe in a world where anything is possible. That's a great start. So let me share with you what's helped me along my journey unleash the power of my subconscious mind to attract whatever. Right now, I am living in absolute abundance every single day. And it's only because I started to discover hacks in the subconscious mind. I started to reprogram it and I started to tap into the secret. What am I doing? Touch yourself like that for a minute. Okay? Our body is hardware, just like a computer. Our beliefs, think of your beliefs as an operating system. Just say Windows. And then think of your thoughts, every single thought you have, as software. Okay? Gerald Zaltman, have you heard of him? A Harvard business school professor. His research is fascinating. He said over 95% of our purchasing decision-making comes from our subconscious mind. Now, what is our subconscious mind? This is our reptilian brain stem, right? Our reptilian brain stem, which developed, let's say, about 250 million years ago. Right? Do you remember back then? Yeah. That is where it comes from. Okay, then you've got the mammalian brain. And then you've got the new brain, the neocortex. So the mammalian brain is about 50 million years old. And the neocortex, the new brain is about 40,000 years old. It's the new one. So our subconscious mind, remind yourself this, is our reptilian brain stem. It is very impulsive. This is what reptiles do sometimes. They just want to eat, feed, fornicate, sleep. Okay? And we ain't even have breakfast yet, right? So it's very impulsive, compulsive. It's not really thinking consciously, but it's super powerful. In many secret ancient texts, they talk about the dragon, that there is a dragon that lies in each one of us. And if you know how to tame this dragon, master the power of this dragon, it will take you to wherever you want to go. Slow motion this side. So the subconscious mind can be our greatest friend if we know how it works, because it holds the most power. It is 1 million times more powerful than our conscious mind. It runs over 95% of our life. It is running the show. it runs everything, okay? So how did I start to unleash? How did I start to learn how to tame this wild dragon inside of me to make it work for me to attract whatever I wanted every single day? It starts like this. Your subconscious mind is always alert. It never, ever, 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 ever goes to sleep. So check this out. Before I was awake, I used to sleep with the TV on, right? About 15 years ago. And I would wake up saying weird stuff, okay? Because my subconscious mind was downloading everything which was coming out of that TV, which tells lies to your vision, right? I thought I was sleeping, I wouldn't pick it up. But you see, the subconscious mind is like a tape recorder. It records everything 24/7. So I started to realize this. TV, out of the window. We can clap for that, right? Job one done. Mission accomplished. Yippee! Then I started to play a lot of classical music. A lot of binaural beats, 432 hertz. And sometimes, even if I fell asleep, I would wake up feeling so calm, so empowered. So become aware of all the frequencies around you. That is why environment is so important when you are talking about reprogramming your subconscious mind, because you are now training it to act in a different way. So if you could just for 1 second realize that, hey, if I'm going to sleep, like, am I just sleeping next to my mobile phone? Okay. And it's always beeping. Once again, you are absorbing all of that information. So become very mindful that your subconscious mind is always downloading new software from your environment that impacts you at every single moment. What I started to realize is that you got to start questioning your beliefs, because it's all BS. It's all BS. Spoiler alert. Belief systems. Have you ever seen someone that's gone under a complete mind over, not makeover, mind over? Like, they are thinking totally differently than they used to think before. And they are just soaring from strength to strength. And you're like, look at you go. What happened to you? Nobody knows. Chances are they probably started to question their beliefs. And that person is me. I used to have a lot of self-limiting beliefs. Sometimes, okay, people ask you, can you do that? And instantly, back in the day, I used to say, I can't do that. I never say I can't anymore. I can allows you to be ready to do something. I can't shuts you down completely, right? So you got to start questioning all of these beliefs that you can't do something, or that it only happens to these people, or that, like, one very self-limiting belief was that I always have to work super hard to get a lot. I'm here to tell you that people who get the most sometimes do the least. It's Pareto's law, 80-20, 20% effort, 80% results. This is the secret. It's not about hard work. It's about smart work. And that's what I realized along my journey. You got to learn to start changing your habits. So our subconscious mind is very habitual. It likes doing things in patterns. Like every single day, you wake up at the same time. You wake up at the same time and then you watch Infinite Waters at the same time, right? I know. Don't worry about it, right? You get dressed at the same time. You wear the same shoes. You go to the same job, right? You look at your phone, right? It's all very habitual. Now, the more you do that, the more it's reinforced, and you are actually programming your subconscious mind to keep doing that, and it's just keep doing it, and it's doing it, and it's doing it, and it's doing it. Oh my gosh, I can't stop, Ralph. I want to get off this wheel. How do we stop it? Okay, you got to change the habit. You see, it takes about 28 days to create a new neural pathway, to change the neurocircuitry of our brain. Neuroplasticity states that our brain changes based on our experience. The great psychiatrist Dr. Norman Deutsch, right, talks about that. So I started to realize this. I got to break routine. And how I do that is like, I'm not always even filming in the same place. Okay, sometimes it's indoors, sometimes it's outdoors, sometimes it's different trees behind me. Okay, I'm always changing what I'm doing, right? And that's how to not get caught up in a pattern. Okay, so every single day, you've got to learn how to change your routine to start to learn how to reprogram your subconscious mind. Everything is...
Are you busy?
I'm recording a video.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I had someone asking, can they talk to me, right? When you are reprogramming your subconscious mind, you have to realize this, that habits get reinforced by behavior and attitude. Habits get reinforced by behavior and attitude. That's all you got to know to start reprogramming your subconscious mind, right? To start reprogramming your subconscious mind, habits get reinforced by behavior and attitude. So if you change your attitude and your behavior, you'll start doing things very differently indeed, right? Someone just was walking past me doing a video and like, can I talk to you? I would have got really annoyed before in the past and say, actually, I'm making a video right now. I just said, no problem, right? That's how to start reprogramming your subconscious mind. Life isn't perfect, but it's incredibly real, right? Okay, what else? When we talk of habits, 7-day vegan challenge, like letting go of dairy was very hard for me. Letting go of meat was very hard for me because these programs were installed in my subconscious mind for a long time. You got to eat this, Ralph. You got to eat that because where else are you going to get your protein? This was a program from the subconscious mind. I got a new habit right now. What is that, Ralph? Well, I started to eat fake meat about 11 years ago to wean me off real meat, right? Then I started to drink rice milk to wean me off normal milk. And slowly I was beginning to reprogram my subconscious mind step by step until eventually I've been a vegan for over 13 years, enjoying the plant-based lifestyle, inspiring millions. And guess what? Now this is all my subconscious mind knows, right? Now it's working. The dragon, I've tamed it and it is working in my favor. Slow motion this side. Be present. If you really want to unleash the power of the subconscious mind, be present. You see, our conscious mind is always projecting into the future, going back into the past. Our subconscious mind lives in the here and now. Maybe that's why the great psychologist Fritz Perls said, live in the here and now. And that's what I do. When we talk of the power of meditation, mindfulness meditation is how you unlock the secret of your subconscious mind. You are now tapping in to what is running everything. When you are present, when you are attentive, when you are aware. You see, the more present you are, the more access you will have into the subconscious mind. A lot of people, they wake up and say, I don't know why I'm doing this, I'm just doing it. Okay? Because you haven't grounded yourself. You haven't become present. The subconscious mind is 1 million times more powerful than the conscious mind. It works through imagery. So a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? You see a picture up on the wall and you're like, oh, it's speaking to me right now, right? Our subconscious mind only understands pictures. That's all it can understand. That's why they spend a fortune on advertising and everything else. It doesn't understand anything else. So once you understand the power of imagery, you start to unlock the power of your subconscious mind, right? How did I do that along my journey? This is a pure Navajo turquoise, very expensive stuff, but I got a good dealer, right? I said, I want that, right? A few years back, or a year back, can't remember when I bought it. I said, I want that. And I looked at the price, I'm like, what? I didn't realize how expensive turquoise is, but I said, I want that because it makes me feel good. I tried it on in the shop. I'm like, oh, I like this. Oh, I looked at the price and said, oh my goodness gracious. Right? So I bought it and I started to wear it. And what I was actually doing was reprogramming my subconscious mind because I was actually learning the secret of priming my brain, right? Priming your brain, for instance, you could buy a turquoise pendant like this, which really is a symbol of royalty, divinity, abundance, right? And every time you wear it, you're going to feel so amazing. Subconsciously, you won't even be aware of it. But every time you look at yourself in the mirror, it's creating a subconscious trigger to make you feel like you are super abundant. It's just like the same when people buy an expensive car. They don't necessarily buy it because sometimes it's a subconscious thing. Like they have a lot of money, so they want to buy it. They want to prime their brain to say, I make this much, so let me drive this kind of car. Or sometimes people, once again, they're very into health and they only buy organic, right? So they are priming their subconscious mind, unlocking its full potential by priming their brain and waking up with a whole bunch of grapes in their mouth to say, I am health. And subconsciously, all their cells start working for them, right? Our subconscious mind works through imagery. But you see, words create imagery in the modern day world. So I can, two very powerful words. I can. The more you repeat these affirmations, the more they start creating a powerful imagery. They help you to start reprogramming your subconscious mind, and now you can flipping do anything. Some people will say, I can do this. I can open up a business. I can do it. And what happens? You see them doing it because they have started to reconfigure their entire neurocircuitry to do anything. It's powerful stuff. I started to realize that if we look at our subconscious mind, to start reprogramming it, you got to start creating new memories, because once again, our subconscious mind is picking up everything around it. What can we hear right now? Some birds. Feels good, right? So new memories are like going to new places and seeing new faces, having new experiences. A lot of us, we get locked into a program which doesn't serve us, right? So I started to travel a lot more, started to hop on planes, visit new places, And it felt fantastic, right? What was I doing? Creating new memories. You may have a subconscious program which says love is not important. Ever been in love? Create a new memory of that, and you will start reprogramming your subconscious mind, okay? Some people have a subconscious mind program that they always have to survive. There is not enough to go around. I used to have that program. Like, this is too expensive. That's too expensive. So what did I do? One day, I woke up and said, in 100 years or so, everyone on planet Earth will be out of here. Don't worry about it. Look, so I'm going to buy that. And I'm going to buy this if I want to. And then I started to reprogram my subconscious mind, right? It all comes from creating a new memory. To start, once again, downloading new software. I've spoken about how our body is hardware. Just touch yourself, right? So I started to realize the subconscious mind was the body. To start changing our subconscious mind, you have to really start moving more into your body. You have to start having a more inner body experience. Because a lot of us, we're like, Ralph, can you talk about outer body experiences? I'll do that. I'll make a video on that. But for now, if you really want to reprogram your subconscious mind, you have to learn how to have an inner body experience. What happens when you do this? You start to move more into your body. You start to move more into your body. This is where the subconscious mind lives. It is impulsive, instinctive. It doesn't think, it just does, right? A lot of people who do yoga, fantastic for reprogramming your subconscious mind, for learning how to ride the dragon so it can take you to wherever you want to go. You want to go Whole Foods? We'll go there, right? You have to move more into the body. I do this through a lot of breath techniques, right? The 4-4-4. Breathe for 4, hold for 4, release for 4. Alternative nostril breathing too. Tap more into your body, whether it's walking, swimming, dancing, whatever it is. The subconscious mind is the feeling mind, right? It feels everything. So the more you tap into your emotions, right? What I call the reptilian emotions, right? The anger, the frustration, which is okay. It's natural. It's normal. It's beautiful. Then you're learning how to reprogram your subconscious mind. You're like, okay, why am I angry right now? It's okay to be angry. But maybe if I did this, if I change how I reacted to a situation, it might be more helpful. The more you can realize that your subconscious mind is not your enemy. Your subconscious mind is your greatest friend when you learn how to use it. It will now take you to wherever you want to go and will help you attract riches beyond your wildest imagination. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? And there you have it. We are here just, breathing in that good ass prana. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Just having fun. Infinite waters. Diving deep. Once again, stay well. Stay healthy. Peace. You.